Good day, everyone. I am Rodeline Shane Mendoza, and I'm about to discuss the topic of unit of measures. What is measurement? Magnitudes of measurement are typically given in terms of a specific unit. In surveying, the most commonly used units define quantities of length or distance, area, volume, and horizontal or vertical index. First, we have length. The basic units for length or distance measurements in the English system are the inch, foot, yard, and mile. Other units of length also include the rod, furlong, and chain. So I have here example of length. Five kilometers convert into meters. 5 kilometers times sa 1 kilometers mayroong 1,000 meters. We only need to times this 5 times 1,000 divided by 1. So it will be 5,000 meters. Next examples. 2.5 meters into centimeter. 2.5 times. So 1 meters mayroong 100 cm. That will be our numerator. So 2.5 times 100 divided by 1 is 250 centimeter. Last example is 24 inches convert into feet. So 24 inch times sa 12 inch mayroon tayong 1 feet. So kagaya lang ng kanina, 24 times 1 would be 24. So divided by 12 is equal to 2 feet. So next, area. In the English system, areas are typically given in square feet or square yards. For larger area measurements, the acre or square mile may be used. Historically, the acre was originally established as an area 1 furlong in length and 4 rods in width. Laying out 10 of these acres side by side is a square furlong, 10 acres. Since a mile is 8 furlong in length, there are exactly 640 acres in a square mile. So I have here examples of area. Three square meter times so we only need to convert the square meter into square centimeter. So in 1 square meters we have 10,000 square centimeter. So 3 times 10,000 divided by 1, it would be 30,000 square centimeter. Next examples. 5 acres convert into square meters. 5 acres. Okay, so 1 acre mayroong 4,046.86 square meters. So our answer is 5 times 4,046.86 divided by 1, it would be 20,234.3 square meters. Laging lalagay yung label. Our last example for area is 20 meters long and 15 meters wide. So our formula here is we need to multiply these two given, like length times width. Okay, 20 meters times 15 meters is equal to 300 square meters. That's the final answer. So next we have volume. Volume in the English system are typically given in cubic yards for larger volumes, such as the quantity of water in a reservoir. The acre-foot unit is used. It is equivalent to the area of an acre having a depth of 1 foot. So I have here examples of volume. So 2 cubic meter convert into length. So 2 cubic meter multiply by 1. So denominator natin is 1 cubic meter. So 1 cubic meter mayroong 1,000 liters. So 2 times 1,000 divided by 1, it would be 2,000 liters. So that's the final answer. Next, we have here 2 meters, 3 meters, 4 meters. So our formula here is we need to multiply these three, like length times width times height. So 2 times 3, 6. 6 times 4, 24. So our final answer is 24 cubic meter. Sorry, hindi kita. So next example is 5,000 milliliter convert into liter. So 5,000 ml times, okay, sa 1,000 ml mayroong 1 liter. That would be our denominator, and the 1 liter is our milliliter. So 5,000 times 1 divided by 1 divided by 1,000 is 5 liters. Thank you. So we also have mass. The mass of an object is often referred to as its weight, though these are different concepts and quantities. Mass refers to the amount of matter in an object, whereas weight refers to the force experienced by an object due to gravity. In other words, an object with a specific mass will weigh more on the Earth than the Moon. So I have here examples of mass. 2.5 kilograms convert into grams. So 2.5 kg times, so 1 kg mayroong 1,000 grams. So 2.5 times 1,000 divided by 1 is 2,500 grams. Next, 750 grams to mg. So 750 times, the denominator is 1 grams. So 1 grams mayroong 10,000, mayroong 1,000 milligrams. 750 times 1,000 mg is 750,000 So our last example, 3.2 kg convert into LBS. So 3.2 kg times, so 1 kg mayroong 2.205 LBS. So 3.2 times 2.205 divided by 1, it would be 7.05 pounds or LBS. Next, we have angular measurement. In geometry, any horizontal or vertical angle is measured in degrees. These angles may be given in decimal degrees, minutes, and seconds. The radian is another unit of measure for angles by definition. A fourth cylinder has 2 radians or 360 degrees. So I have here examples. 180 degree convert into rad. So 180 degree times pi over 180 degree is equal to pi. So next, pi over 6 convert into degree. So 5 over 6 times 180 over 5. So kapag ang hinahanap is degree, i-multiply natin siya sa 180 over 5. So kapag naman ang radian ang hinahanap is, ang numerator natin is pi over 180. So ito, cancel. So 180 divided by 6 is equal to 30 degree. So last example, 2.5 rad convert into degree. So 2.5 times 180 over pi is equal to 143.24 degree. So second to the last, we have temperature. The Fahrenheit scale or degrees Fahrenheit is used in the United States to measure temperature on the Fahrenheit scale. The freezing point of water is 32 degree Fahrenheit, while the boiling point is 212 degree Fahrenheit at standard atmospheric pressure. The boiling and freezing point of water are exactly 180 degrees apart, making each degree Fahrenheit 1 over 180 of the interval between the 2 points. So I have here examples of temperature. So 25 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. So our formula for Fahrenheit is 9 over 5 multiplied by C plus 32. So 9 over 5, put this given 25 plus 32. So our final answer is 77 degree Fahrenheit. Next example, 100 degree Fahrenheit convert into degree Celsius. So formula here is reciprocal naman nitong Fahrenheit. So 5 over 9, then F, change the operation to subtraction, and then 32. So 5 over 9 input this one, 100 minus 32. So our answer is 37.78 degrees Celsius. Sorry, di ko nakita. So last, we have pressure. Atmospheric pressure is the force per unit area exerted against a surface by the weight of the Earth's atmosphere above that surface because there is less overlying atmospheric mass as elevation increases. Pressure decreases with increasing elevation. The standard atmosphere is an international reference for pressure. So I have here examples of pressure. 7 atmosphere convert into Pascal. So 7 atmosphere multiply. So sa 1 atmosphere mayroong 101,325 Pascal. So 7 times 101,325 divided by 1 is 709,275 Pascal. So next example. 760 mmHg convert into atmosphere. So 760 mmHg times, so 1 atmosphere. So mayroong 760 mmHg ang isang atmosphere. So it would be 1 atmosphere. And that's all for today, and thank you for listening, and I hope na may naintindihan kayo sa tinuro. Thank you.